Hey kids, Tito James here. 5G connectivity is starting to roll out really quickly here in Metro Manila, and usually when you talk about 5G connectivity, that was reserved for flagship tiered smartphone until last year. We saw it trickle down into the mid-range segment, and soon we'll be seeing budget-friendly phones hop onto the trend as well. So if you're looking to hop on the 5G bandwagon, we've decided to round up some of the most affordable 5G enabled smartphones available in the Philippines right now. Just a quick disclaimer, all the phones on this list are officially available here in the Philippines. No gray units here. Anyway, if you're interested in any of them, they should be linked down below. While I have you, just a quick reminder to sub to Unbox. We'll be setting some sub goals to unlock giveaways, so make sure you hit that notification bell if you haven't already. With that out of the way, let's get into it, and kicking things off is the OnePlus Nord N10 5G. OnePlus currently owns the title for the most affordable 5G smartphone that's officially, again guys, para malinaw sa lahat, officially available here in the Philippines, priced at 13,990 pesos. The internals of the N10 5G are more than enough to handle your day-to-day tasks and a bit of gaming, since it has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 690 processor, 6GB of RAM, and 128GB of storage. You can check out the gaming review I did in a previous video to see how it performs. The other key specs of this device includes a 6.49-inch Full HD Plus IPS display with a refresh rate of 90Hz for smoother navigation through your social media feeds, and to keep the lights on, you have a 4,300 mAh battery that supports the company's 30-watt dash charge. Again, the OnePlus Nord is priced at 13,990 pesos. On to the next phone on the list, which is the Motorola Moto G 5G Plus. That name is a bit of a mouthful. Yes guys, I know I owe you a full review for this device, but it's already on the website if you want to know more about this phone. But for those of you who didn't know, yes, Moto is back in the Philippines and looking to regain some lost ground in the country. The Moto G 5G Plus offers a solid set of internals that features a Qualcomm Snapdragon 765 processor with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. A major pro for me for this device is that it also runs close to stock Android. John, the editor-at-large for the website, says that it's pretty much the closest you can get without buying an Android One device or a Pixel for that matter. I really wish that Pixel phones were available in the country officially. Google, baka naman. Anyway, other key specs include a 6.7-inch Full HD Plus display at 90Hz, a balanced set of cameras on the back, 4 in total, and a 5,000 mAh battery with support for 20-watt charging. Not a bad deal for 16,990 pesos if you ask me. Now on to phone number 3, and it's actually one of the earliest mid-range phones to get 5G connectivity, and it's the Huawei Nova 7 SE. The phone was launched in the middle of 2020 and has received a bunch of price cuts, which means the Nova 7 SE currently retails for 17,990 pesos on Lazada, and if you ask me, it's arguably the best looking one in the bunch. It features a Kirin 820 processor with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, but true to Huawei fashion, the best thing about this device, in my opinion and the team's opinion, are its cameras. Like most of the phones on this list, the Nova 7 SE has a quad camera setup that's headed by a 64-megapixel shooter, but it's really Huawei's AI prowess that gives the photos a lift. Other key specs for this phone includes a 6.5-inch Full HD Plus display and a 4,000 mAh battery that supports 40-watt fast charging. Again, the Huawei Nova 7 SE is priced at 17,990 pesos. The second to the last phone on this list is the Samsung Galaxy A42 5G. Now, of course, Samsung had to throw their hat into the mid-range 5G race, and for the most part, the spec sheet looks great on this device. You have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 750G, which is one of the best mid-range processors available right now. It has 4GB of RAM, which might not sound impressive, but that's still enough for daily tasks, and 128GB of storage for your photos and other media. Now, you guys know me. I love Samsung displays, and the A42 still uses their signature Super AMOLED panels that we see on most of their devices, but sadly, the one on this device is capped at HD+ resolution, which can be a real deal breaker, especially given its price. Still, if you're all about Samsung, this is their most affordable 5G enabled smartphone right now, and it's priced at 19,990 pesos. And that brings us to the last phone on this list, last but not the least, and I'm sure it's gonna be a real crowd pleaser, the Xiaomi Mi 10T. So, yes, the B-roll that you're seeing is for the Pro version of this device because we didn't get to try out the vanilla version, but that doesn't take away from the fact that the Mi 10T was and is still a crowd favorite for phones under 20,000 pesos. It offers a ton of value for money with flagship level internals like a kick-ass processor in the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 to fulfill all your gaming needs and allow you to get some serious work done on the go, which has also been paired with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. The display on this also has the fastest refresh rate in the bunch, coming in at 144Hz with a screen measuring in at 6.67 inches at Full HD Plus resolution. You've got 4 cameras on the back with a 64-megapixel main camera. Again guys, just a quick reminder, the B-roll is for the Pro version, but it looks generally the same, and keeping the lights on for this phone is a 5,000 mAh battery with support for 33-watt fast charging. The Xiaomi Mi 10T is still one of the best affordable flagship phones you can get right now, even though we're on the cusp of getting the Xiaomi Mi 11 officially here in the Philippines. But if you really need a smartphone right now with 5G enabled and it fits your budget, the Xiaomi Mi 10T is priced at 19,990 pesos. So there you have it, the 5 most affordable 5G enabled smartphones officially available in the Philippines right now. Of course, it's just the start of 2021, February pa lang, so I'm sure this list will change. We'll try our best to update you guys as much as we can. Again, just a quick reminder, all the phones that you saw on this list are linked down below and it should take you to their respective and official Lazmall stores. But that's it for me. Thank you so much for dropping by and spending a couple of minutes watching this video. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up, sub to the channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell if you haven't already. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can. For all the latest in tech, head to unbox.ph, plus follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and our Lazada feed. All the links are down below as well. I'm Tito James. Peace, God bless. See you guys next time, and of course, stay safe.